Welcome to Sports Betting Tips. My name is Scott Pritchard, professional sports bettor and founder of pritchardspicks.com. Stay tuned for my sports betting seminar at Westgate Hotel Casino, Sin City, Las Vegas on Friday, September 1st from 12 noon until 3. How to make money betting sports, football edition. I've done this in the past many times on the strip at Harrah's, but I'm now going to what I see as the second best sports book in the world, Westgate Hotel Casino. You might be asking, well, where do I think the best sports book is? Circa Sportsbook Las Vegas is the world's largest and the world's best. I'll actually be competing in the World Championship Invitational at the Circa. They invite only 16 of the world's best professional sports bettors, handicappers to compete during football season. Every Friday night, we pick 5 games, ATS against the spread and or totals in college and pro football. Last year was the first year they did it. They've invited me to be one of the 16 this year. They did something similar at the Golden Nugget years ago. I was fortunate to take second place. Also, in the past at the Golden Nugget contest for football, I took 6th place. So enough about me and my resume. Let's go ahead and talk NBA basketball. The season starts in October. The Nuggets just wrapped up winning their first NBA championship in franchise history, but basketball offseason, a lot of activity, 3-team trade. The Boston Celtics, the Washington Wizards, the Memphis Grizzlies. Bottom line is Porzingis now is going to be a Boston Celtic. Marcus Smart, Defensive Player of the Year in 2022, going to Memphis. Man, imagine that. They had the Defensive Player of the Year, Jaren Jackson III. Now you bring in the previous Defensive Player of the Year and Marcus Smart and Ja Morant. Once he comes back after a 25-game suspension, he is not a defensive player. In fact, he's a defensive liability, but he's an outstanding player going to the basket and setting up his teammates, passing the ball and scoring a good 25 plus points per contest. This Memphis team, not popular, but I'm telling you, they are going to be a team to be reckoned with after the 25-game suspension. The bad news is Tyus Jones, the backup guard, outstanding player, he's going to Washington. So there you have it. Porzingis going to the Celtics. That's a good move for them. They need an offensive-minded player at the center position to complement Williams III, number one. Number two, Marcus Smart going to Memphis. That's a good play by the Memphis Grizzlies. The thing I don't like is Jones. I really like Jones playing for the Memphis Grizzlies. This guy is underrated, underhyped, and he will be a bona fide difference maker for the Washington Wizards. My next video, I'm going to talk specifically about CP3. They're in talks right now. CP3 going to the Golden State Warriors. Jordan Poole probably going to be traded away. And I'm telling you, Jordan Poole, as good as he is offensively, he is a tremendous, tremendous defensive liability. He plays matador defense, Swiss cheese defense like no one. He's the world's best at being the worst defensive player in all of basketball. But we'll talk about that in my next video. In the meantime, we're going to continue to bet Major League Baseball, sides, totals, first 5 innings, WNBA basketball, specifically totals, winner, steak and lobster dinner. See the cashier.